welcome to the second part of the basic cryptograph strategy. In this part we will discuss cryptograph 3 and 4. Cryptograph 3 and 4 are basically the same indicator but based on slightly different strategies. There are multiple time frame indicators. This means the indicator is based on 3 different VWAP time frames combined into one single chart. The 3 different time frames can be changed right here in the setting. Time frame 1 is your smallest time frame. Time frame 2 is your middle time frame, and 3 is your largest time frame. And all inputs need to be entered in minutes. Also, you will always be looking at your chart from the smallest time frame. So we had 10 minutes as our smallest time frame. So we'll be looking from the 10-minute at our chart. So what does cryptograph 3 actually do? Cryptograph 3 prints green or red dots based on multiple conditions on a multiple time frame VWAP. This means where conditions on all 3 time frames line up, it will give a signal. The conditions of cryptograph 3 are that we want the VWAP on all 3 time frames to be pointing up in the same direction. So for a long, we want all 3 VWAP bars to be blue, and for a short, we want them all 3 to be purple. Let me give you a quick example of what this means. Okay, for example, right here we see a red dot. This means that time frame 1 VWAP bar is purple. Let me mark this. Also time frame 2 is purple and 3 is also purple. You see if we go one bar back on the smallest time frame, it's blue, so no red dot. Also for this one, it's purple, purple, and also purple. Let's remove these. And why do some dots sometimes disappear when I refresh my chart? The reason for that is that it's based on multiple time frames. This means that whenever you freshly add the indicator to your chart or you refresh your chart, all signals will be based on historical bars. While you let the indicator run in real time, all signals will be based on real-time bars. This is of course what we want. We don't want a lagging indicator. I will show you guys a quick example of this. So here you can see cryptograph 3 at the bottom. I will remove VWAP 3 and 1. So all we see is, okay, so the settings are also 10 minutes, 40 minutes, 120 minutes, or 2 hours. How it works is for every 10-minute candle, 4 of them fit into a 40-minute candle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go to the next one. So right here you can see it. If I would mark this bar, you can see this is the first one that connects to it, the second one, third, fourth, and on the 5th one it goes to the next bar. So just another one. That's right here. This is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one. So what this means, during this time, if you are looking at historical bars, on the 40-minute you can't see what happened during those 40 minutes. You can only see what the bar closed like. This is why there can be a difference in dots when you refresh the chart. So that's not a problem actually, it's just the way it works. The only way this could be avoided is if TradingView would add some kind of option that you could load a 40-minute chart based on a 10-minute chart, so you could see what happened during these 40 minutes of one candle. But that's currently not possible yet. Okay, so yeah, even though these dots can give very strong indications, you will always need to look for confluence with, for example, cryptograph 2. Cryptograph 4 is nearly the same as cryptograph 3, but instead based on a slightly different strategy. Instead of the third time frame, so it's time frame 3, this one, instead of it having to point up or down, so the direction, the VWAP is based on a value. For a long, the VWAP needs to be above 0, and for a short, the VWAP needs to be below 0. But once again, also for, let me add it real quick. change the settings to the same as CryptoGraph 3. So, okay, these dots are slightly different than on CryptoGraph 3. It's because they are based on different conditions. The red and green wave are time frame 3, so you can see when it's above 0 and it's green, you will only get green dots, and when it's below, you can only get red dots. So that's how it works. And once again, CryptoGraph 3 and 4 are indicators that give very strong indications, but for entries and exits, you will always have to be looking for confluence with, for example, CryptoGraph 2.